Clones, conspiracies, and a computer with feelings. Just another day on the dark side of the moon. This one goes hard. So the movie kicks off with an ad from a company called Lunar Industries Limited, which is basically the solar panel company of the moon. After the ad, we meet Sam, who's pounding it out on a treadmill like it's nobody's business. And get this, he's actually on the moon. Later, he takes a little joyride in his moon truck and ends up back in his chamber, talking to himself like he's the main character in some kind of space-themed Shakespeare monologue. Rumor has it he's been up there for 3 whole years, and only has 2 weeks left before he's earthbound again. Living the solo moon life isn't all it's cracked up to be, though. Sam's only friend is Gertie, an AI buddy who moonlights as a hairstylist. How's that for out-of-this-world salon service? Sam eventually gets a message from his wife, Tess. She and their daughter, Eve, are sending him some lunar love. Tess is beaming with pride and can't wait to see Sam next month for Eve's birthday. Aw, interstellar family goals. Our boy Sam is just trying to live his best moon life, watching TV, brewing some cosmic coffee, and oh yeah, hallucinating. He sees a girl chilling on his chair, which leads to a not-so-funny incident with boiling water. Gertie, being the smarty-pants AI it is, knows something's up. But Sam ain't spilling any tea. Later that night, Sam dreams of a steamy rendezvous with a mystery lady. He wakes up looking like he'd give anything to hit the snooze button on reality. But life goes on, even on the moon. Sam does his usual morning routine. Treadmill, cleanup, breakfast, rinse and repeat. At one point, he catches a glimpse of a bearded dude on the screen who vanishes faster than free pizza at a college party. He shrugs it off because what else can you do when you're alone on the moon? Now, remember that moon truck? Well, Sam manages to crash it into a harvester while he's out on a canister run. I mean, how do you even get into an accident when you're the only driver for miles? Guess that's just one small crash for man, one giant facepalm for mankind. Next thing we know, Sam's waking up in the infirmary with no memory of the crash. But hey, at least he remembers Gertie. That's what friends are for, right? So Gertie's like, Sam, chill out and catch some Z's, my dude. Sam wakes up later feeling like he just escaped a mosh pit and sees Gertie having a virtual tea party with the Lunar Industries squad. Gertie's all, back to bed, Sammy boy. You're not ready to moonwalk just yet. Sam's like, fine, just bring me my stuff, and face plants into bed. Later, Gertie rolls in like robotic Dr. House, runs some tests, and hits Sam with the news that he might have scrambled his brain eggs in the crash. Central's like, slow down the harvesters, Gertie. Give the guy a break. So Sam's gotta chill for a bit longer. Gertie's itching to run another test, but Sam's like, nah, I'm good, doc. Fast forward a few days and Sam's up and about, feeling like a brand new astronaut. He notices something's off and asks Gertie to unlock the door so he can play space handyman. Gertie's all, I'll let the higher-ups know. That night, Sam dreams of some random lady and dude. The next day, Lunar Industries is like, Sam, bro, focus on getting better. Don't go all superhero on us. We'll send a rescue team to fix things up. Sam's not having any of it. He channels his inner MacGyver, creates a fake problem, and tricks Gertie into letting him go outside. Sneaky, sneaky. Sam beelines for his crashed truck and plot twist, finds another Sam inside. He hauls the body back in and grills Gertie like it's an episode of CSI Moonbase. Sam 2 wakes up later, still rocking that gnarly plaster from the hot water incident. Sam 1's pacing like a caffeinated cheetah while Sam 2's like, Gertie, am I seeing double or what? Gertie's just like, sleep it off, man. We see Sam 1 vibing to a message from Tess. And then Sam 2 walks in to find Sam 1 skipping like a kid, who just found out it's pizza day at school. Sam 2's all, Gertie, what in the name of Neil Armstrong is going on here? Who's this doppelganger? Gertie's like, surprise, you're both Sam Bell. Sam 2's like, cool, 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 and starts drawing smiley faces on the wall, counting down the days until his lunar vacay is over. Now Sam 2 is clearly the OG Sam, but we'll stick to calling him Sam 2 to avoid any identity crisis. So Sam 2 slides up to Sam 1, launching a full-on Q&A sesh. They compare lunar timelines. And no surprise, both think the other one's a clone. Plot twist much? While Sam 2 goes back to being a space botanist and talking to his plants. Classic Sam 2 move. Sam 1 swings by, and the two Sams start to bond. Like real bromance vibes. Ping-pong battles ensue, and they accept that they're basically the same dude with the same life. Oh, and they're both married to Tess. Sam 1 is still in the dark about their daughter Eve, so Sam 2 spills the beans and shows off a pic. Mid-fatherly awe, a message from Lunar crashes the party. Apparently a rescue squad's en route, and will be there in T-minus 14 hours. Sam 2's all, rescue? What rescue? Sam 1 fills him in, and Sam 2 gets a little homesick. He announces he's earthbound, but Sam 1 laughs it off, reminding him that he's just a clone, and Earth is a no-go. Ouch. Desperate for answers, Sam 2 turns to Gertie, asking if he's a clone. Gertie's response, are you hungry? Really, Gertie? Wrong time for snack chat. Sam 1 then hits Sam 2 with a theory. There might be even more clones. He starts connecting the dots, questioning how Sam 2 showed up so fast after the crash. Clearly, he didn't hitch a ride from Earth, so there must be a secret clone closet somewhere, right? Sam 1 goes all detective mode, but Sam 2's not quite on board. Like, why would Lunar need a Sam army? Sam 1 schools him on capitalism, explaining that clones are a budget-friendly alternative to training newbies. It's all starting to make sense. but Sam 2 is still hesitant. He's sure Tess would have warned him if things were sketchy. Undeterred, Sam 1 continues the hunt for the clone cave solo. When he comes up empty-handed, he asks Sam to move his precious model so they can search underneath. Sam 2's not feeling it, and things escalate into a full-blown clone clash. So Sam 1 and 2 are throwing down like two siblings fighting over the TV remote. Sam 1 gains the upper hand and puts Sam 2 in a chokehold. Kinky. And suddenly, there's more red sauce than a spaghetti dinner. But still no secret compartment. Bummer. Sam 2 and Gertie have a heart-to-heart about the brawl. Sam 2 admits Sam 1 freaks him out a little, and then spills some tea about Tess, second chances, and unanswered messages. Gertie's like, I'm just the messenger, dude. But Sam 2 can't let it go. He asks Gertie if he's a clone, and Gertie drops the truth bomb. Turns out the whole crash story and memory loss shtick was a lie. That's just how they wake up clones. And Tess and Eve, memory implants from the real Sam Bell. Ouch. Sam 2 just went from being the OG to a knockoff in no time. Gertie offers some comfort food, but Sam 2's too shook to eat. He mopes in his room staring at a pic of Tess. Now that he knows the truth, Sam 2's pretty chill. He jams out in the common area while Sam 1 tries to apologize. Sam 2's like, no hard feelings, bro, but cranks up the volume when Sam 1 wants to talk. Cue the classic music on, music off battle until Sam 1 finally chucks the player across the room. Now that he's got Sam 2's attention, Sam 1 spills the beans. Lunar didn't want him to find Sam 2 in the first place. They told Gertie to keep him locked up tight. And the cherry on top? Sam 1 caught Gertie having a live chat with the Lunar crew. How does he know it was live? Because it was a good old-fashioned back-and-forth convo. Drama alert. Sam 1 insists that live chats are impossible because the satellite's toast. But Sam 2 drops the truth. The satellite's fine. They've just been played by Lunar. Time to get all detective mode on this mystery. The Sams hop into separate trucks and find a sneaky substation jamming their feed from Earth. Meanwhile, Sam 2 starts feeling like garbage, so he heads back to base to vomit up what looks like a rejected pasta sauce. And hey, there goes a tooth too. His body's giving up faster than a New Year's resolution. Sam 2 tries to log into the computer, but his password's a no-go. Gertie steps in with the right one, and bam! Sam 2 discovers video records of previous Sams getting sick and climbing into sketchy Goodbye Earth pods. Definitely shady business. Sam 2 finds a secret compartment. Score! Just as Sam 1 returns, boasting about uncovering more satellite jammers. They venture down together and find a Sam-pocalypse. Way more clones than anyone needs. Sam 2, or is it 102 now, packs his bags and heads out, making a live call to the OG Sam's residence. Surprise, Tress has passed away, but Sam's chatting with his 15-year-old daughter Eve. Awkward family reunion, anyone? When Sam 2 starts asking too many questions, Eve calls for her dad, the real Sam, who's right there. Sam 2 nopes out of the call, closes his computer and heads back to base, feeling worse than ever. Sam 1 tucks his clone body into bed like a true friend. Curiosity gets the better of Sam 1, who replays the call on the computer, shocked at what he sees. Meanwhile, Sam 2 dreams of Tess, probably wishing he could hit the reset button on this whole mess. Sam 1 sweet talks Gertie into waking up a new clone, Sam 3. When Sam 2 sees the body, he's confused, but Sam 1 fills him in on the latest drama. The duo realizes the rescue team will probably freak if they find two Sams. So they hatch a plan, put Sam 3 in the crashed truck and send Sam 2 back to Earth. But time's ticking, with the rescue team just 3 hours away. Cue the suspense. Meanwhile, Sam 2 gazes at baby pictures of Eve, feeling sicker than ever. He admits he's too sick to go back to Earth and suggests Sam 1 should go instead, since he's about to expire anyway. Bromance level? Ultimate sacrifice. They share a touching truck moment before Sam 1 helps Sam 2 with his helmet and places him in the crashed truck. Then Sam 1 preps a Helium-3 transport for his great escape. Gertie, being the caring AI BFF, warns Sam that his memory cache could jeopardize the whole plan. So Sam 1 erases Gertie's memory, and Gertie promises to reboot once he's gone. True friendship, robot style. With just 8 minutes until the rescue team's arrival, Sam 1 hops into the pod, but first he programs a harvester to crash and restore live Earth comms. As Sam 3 wakes up and the rescue team shows up, Sam 1 blasts off to Earth. The rescue team finds Sam 2. The harvester crashes and live feed resumes. Then the helium transport lands on Earth and it sounds like Sam 1 exposed Lunar Industries, causing stocks to plummet and sparking major controversy. Moral of the story? Capitalism.